There is a saying that you only live once, but many forget the later half of that quote, which is that if you do it right, once is enough. A while back, I faced a tough decision, one that would determine how I move forward in my life. At the time, it was quite a daunting task because I went back and forth weighing out every possibility and outcome. And whether those outcomes would really alter my life for the better or worse, I really didn't know. Which is what drives us sometimes to allow our fears to guide our decisions. It's important to know that in our lives, we will make many decisions that ultimately won't have a major impact or effect. However, it's also important to know that how we make decisions on one thing is how we ultimately make decisions in other aspects of our lives. If you find yourself a risk taker, generally you'll probably be more willing to take more risks than someone who plays it safe. I find myself somewhere in the middle, which is why I find it especially challenging when making tough decisions in my life. I can see both sides equally. So while I faced an option that I saw quite daunting and was reluctant to pursue, I was ultimately lucky enough to have a support system around me in my life to guide me forward. This decision has ultimately allowed me to live my life more freely and experience it filled with purpose and passion. You might be reluctant on taking a chance on trying something new and facing the unknown, as I was, but I want you to contemplate this for a moment. For everything in your life, there was a first. Think of all the things and memories you love and cherish and could not imagine your life without. How much could have been lost and never experienced because of fear and self-doubt? Too often we let ourselves take the easy route and run away from something that challenges us. Whether we fail or succeed is irrelevant. What does not get praised enough in our society is a willingness to try. If you can remember that life is about the journey, not the destination, you'll find yourself open to so many more possibilities, and perhaps a life without regret, and one that's filled with purpose and meaning. I don't want you to be distracted by the noise of the world. I want you to take time for yourself to focus on what matters to you and to listen to your inner voice. I want you to find your truth and live it. We are all different and meant to be great in our own unique way. And how one spends their life is truly up to them. Whatever decisions you may be facing, I hope that you let your dreams and hopes be your guiding light. I hope that in the end, you can look back and say that you at least tried. That you at least lived how you wanted to, and not by the expectations and standards of others. Because in the end, we only have ourselves to answer to. I remind myself constantly how short life is, and to sometimes not take ourselves so seriously, and to just enjoy the ride. So while I was lucky enough to have such a great support system in my life, many of you may just need that little extra push that I needed. So I ask you here today to be bold, to be fearless, and to take a chance. And whether it's from riding into the unknown or taking that leap into life's toughest decisions, I dare you to live a life you find worth living.